Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I am your favorite event planner. Okay, so if this is the first time you're seeing my face, kindly click on that subscribe button, okay, because on this channel we have a lot going on. I know it's been so long since I did one of my party planning videos, so I was like, Kenna, it's over, it's time for you to get back in the business. For all those who thought maybe she's not doing this type of videos again, no, I am still doing it because this is something I am particularly passionate about. And today we are going to be talking about how to plan the perfect wedding, how to plan the perfect Cameroonian wedding. A lot of people, they do not even know where to start from when it comes to planning the wedding. They don't know how to go about it. They are so confused when they get the ring. They're so confused. I don't know where to start. Oh, I don't know what to do. Please, they're talking to people here, there. They're confused. They do not basically know what to do. Worry not, I am here to help you. So if you're interested to see what I have to say, keep watching. First thing I'm going to tell you before we even start talking on this video is that keep in mind, this is a wedding. A wedding is just a one-day thing. Do not put a lot of energy in it. Do not kill yourself because of the wedding. Concentrate on the marriage. Think more of how things are going to be after the whole wedding thing, the enjoyment, the party, the everything. What is my life going to look like after this wedding? That is what should be on your mind, okay? Don't sit and over worry about, oh, perfect wedding and all that and all that. Keep this in mind and you're going to thank me later, okay? Just keep that in mind, like, okay, I want a perfect wedding, I want a beautiful wedding, I want a nice wedding, but what is paramount, what is most important is me having a good marriage. It's not about the wedding. So the very first thing I'm going to tell you to do when you and your man have already, we're engaged, you want to start talking marriage, it's nobody's business. Don't start planning or talking to anybody. The first thing you're supposed to do after getting that ring is sit down with your partner and you guys have an honest discussion. It is your wedding, you and your husband's wedding. It's not the wedding of the whole world, the whole family. Oh no, it's like it's not the whole family's wedding, it's not the whole world's wedding. It is you and hubby's wedding. So you want to sit down and discuss, okay? Discuss what's important to you. Tell him, okay, for me, when it comes to weddings, what is most important to me is my wedding dress. I want an extravagant wedding dress. I want this. What's more important to me is decoration. What is he to tell you what is more important to him? And when people discuss those things, and please don't come and tell me everything is more important to you. There is that thing that matters. Like, I can remember for my brother's wedding, I noticed that what mattered most to them was their outfits. Like, they were not going to settle for anything whatsoever. They decided to come out shiny. So if that's what's important to you, you want to tell your partner, I really want to look in a certain kind of way, I really want to look beautiful, I don't mind spending more than half of the wedding budget on my outfit. That is what is most important to me. That is what I've always dreamt of. And he tells you what he wants, and you guys know that as you're planning for this wedding, as you're walking towards this wedding, you are going to put, like, this is the most important thing, this is what matters most to you. So that is something you want to do. Sit down and discuss. After talking about that, the next thing that you guys should be thinking about is the wedding budget. How much are you willing to spend? How much are you willing to spend for this wedding? This is important, guys. A lot of people get pushed around because, oh, my mom says she wants this big wedding, my dad says, people that are probably not giving any contribution for the wedding, they're telling you the kind of wedding they want for you. No, you have to keep it in mind that, like I said in the beginning, yes, a beautiful wedding matters, but the marriage is more important. How much do you have to spend? If you think, oh, what I have is 4 million, we're going to make it work with 4 million, good and fine. Then before you want to start carrying things to your family, carrying things to anybody who is going to be planning and all that, they already know that, okay, this is our budget, this is what we're working with. If anybody wants to start adding anything on this, it means that you are the one that is paying for it. It is that simple. I always say this, you have no business getting married if you cannot put your foot down. I see people getting pushed over, stressed by their parents. At the end of the day, they go and take loans to get married because, oh, I want to please my mom. My mom said that she wants to invite this many people and this and that, and at the end of the day, you have to start paying for paying loans and all that. So you want to learn how to put your foot down and decide, okay, this is how much we have. If you're a big spender, you have a lot of money and you are ready to spend the money like fire, good and fine, spoil yourself. But if you know that you guys are struggling and you want to make it small, after doing those two and very important things, you want to move ahead now and tell your parents, tell people who are really close to you. If you want to form like an organizing committee, good and fine. If like basically this is the time that you can move now to people who are close to you. I tell them, oh, we are engaged, we're planning to get married, we're planning to get married in probably December. Does it work for you? Like, you obviously have people who are really important to you and people whom you really feel like you want them to be at the wedding. So you want to go ahead and tell them, this is the time that we're planning to do it. Are you going to be free? If you're not going to be free, can you make out time? Like, you discuss with all those people. Majority of the time it's always going to be like your siblings and your mothers and fathers. After having that discussion with them, you can now go ahead and then you talk now about the location. The location is very important because sometimes we have girls that, oh, they grew up in Douala, but their husbands grew up in Bamenda. You have to start discussing, okay, so where is the wedding going to take place? Which town are we doing this? Are we doing traditional here, church here? Like, you have to sit and have those discussions. These are the important things before getting into the actual planning. That's what you have to discuss. Okay, where's the girl's family from? Because generally in Cameroon, they do the traditional wedding where the girl's family is, and then they do the church wedding where the guy's family is. So you want to discuss, okay, the girl's family is here. But with things like the crisis and all, a lot of weddings are just like people do it anywhere that is convenient, that is not going to cause them any wahala. So you want to discuss now, okay, so where are we going to do it? Okay, the girl's family is in Douala. Are we going to do it in Douala or are we going to do it in the village? Because when it comes to traditional weddings in Cameroon, the original traditional wedding is supposed to take place in the girl's village. As in, if I'm getting married, I had to do my traditional wedding in my father's house in the village. But if that is not possible because my father doesn't have a house in the village, or for any reason whatsoever, and your father decides to do it where he lives, there is actually no problem. You now have to discuss where in Douala, for example, if you're living in Douala, where in Douala are we supposed to make this wedding? Is it like where? What kind? Is it an outdoor place? Is it a hall? What kind of place do I really want my wedding to take place in? Okay, so after making the decision, okay, we want it here, we want it there, then I'll tell you, especially if the wedding is shotgun, like if it's less than 6 months, you want to go ahead and book a hall. Because if it's in places like Douala, it is not that easy for you to get a hall. You want to make a decision, okay, this is the hall we want, I'm booking this hall immediately, and let me just book this hall and move on from it. So you book the hall and you know that, okay, this one is gone and is booked and ready. Next thing that you want to discuss is, do you want a planner? Are you that person that can plan your wedding on your own? You don't need anybody to help you, or you need somebody to be the planner to put everything in order? If you want a planner like me, you just go ahead and you look for the planner. It doesn't have to always be somebody pretty expensive. There are different categories of planners, so you decide and you pick the one whose budget suits you perfectly. If you also see like paying a planner is extra money and you don't have it, it's good and fine. You just have to sit down and decide, okay, in my family, amongst my friends, who is that one person who is very good at organizing, bringing people together, putting things in order? You pick that person. And if you are going this route, you want to ensure that you pick somebody that you really trust, somebody that listens to you, somebody that is not scared of people. Because trust me, when it comes to weddings, family members will be stressing you. You want to pick that person who is not scared to tell this family member, no, it's not supposed to be like that. The bride said she wants it specifically like this and all that. You want to pick that kind of person. If you decide to pick like an entire organizing team, you want to pick those people that you know very well that these people can sacrifice and do their best to make sure that the day goes on without a glitch. Okay, is this person that's going to take care of drinks? Is this person that'll take care of food and all that? You pick everything and then you're like, okay, you can these days there's always a WhatsApp group. You form like a WhatsApp group and then everybody knows exactly what they have to do and they have their timelines. You have this and this time to bring us a caterer, you have this and this time and all that. See, if you're using a planner, the planner is obviously going to get like the different vendors that they have, and then you tell them, no, I want this one, I don't want this one, and all that. But if you're going with your own personal organizing team, you could do the head hunting yourself, or you could ask your team to help you. After going through that, the next thing, which I always say this is very important, is picking your bridal team. See, your bridal team has to be those people who can ride or die for you. Like for me, that's how I see it. They have to be ready to step up. I've gone to weddings before that maybe people who are serving food are not doing a good job, and the bridal team gets up and they help. Like, you want to have those type of people, not the people that are willing to just sit pretty. Oh, please, I'm a bridesmaid, I'm a groomsman, I cannot be working. No, you want to have those people who are ready to make the wedding successful in any way they can, which if things are not going well, they can offer to help and things like that. So you pick your bridal team, and yeah, you have to tell them ahead of time. You have to tell them ahead of time, because okay, it's different if maybe you're the one handling all their clothing, and maybe it's different if you're the one handling all their clothing and shoes and everything. But if they have to pay, maybe you want to tell them ahead of time so that they can be able to chip in whatever thing they are chipping in. So, and after giving you this, I am going to give you little tips and advice that will be of help when planning a wedding. Okay, this, for me, I feel like this part is really important in this video, so open your ears and listen to me. The first thing I'm going to tell you is, my dear, I know it's your wedding day, it's your big day, but guess what? You will have to compromise. I know it's all about me and more me. I know, but for the wedding day to go successfully, I tell you, you would have to compromise. It's worse if your family is chipping in, your auntie is chipping in, all people are chipping in. I'm not saying that you have to give in to everything that they say, but you have to compromise. Everything cannot go exactly as you want. There are certain things that I let happen for my wedding, not because it was something that I really wanted, but it's because I saw how much my mom wanted, or how much my mother-in-law wanted. I saw how somebody wanted it, and I was just like, you know what, I know this is my big day, but this day also means a lot to these other people, so I am going to compromise. If you're having sponsors for your wedding, your sponsor could be like, I want this type of thing. I'm not talking, there are certain things that you can compromise on and certain things that you can't compromise on. Obviously, like, I cannot be compromising on my wedding colors or my dress, or like I could compromise on things like the number of guests. Like, okay, if I want 300 people and my mom is like, no, I want 400, and I'm like, Mama, I don't have money, and my mom is like, no, I can pay for them to come. I'll be like, okay, no problem. If you're paying, then we can, you get. So there are certain things that you can compromise on and certain things that you can't compromise. So that's the first thing. You have to know that for your wedding to go smoothly with no issue and all that, you would have to compromise. The second thing I'm going to tell you, which is really important, is that, my dear sister, whether you like it or you do not like it, you can never ever have the best wedding on earth. You can never ever have the best wedding on earth. There will always be somebody who will do better than you. There's always going to be somebody who will not do as good as you. So do not kill yourself. Stop trying to be, oh, I want to have the talk of the town wedding, I want to have the best wedding that's ever been in Cameroon, I want to have the best. It's not important. Nobody cares. After that wedding, we all move on. Okay, so you will not have the best wedding. There is always going to be somebody who is going to come and outdo you. So, my dear person, can you just rest and try to make your dream wedding the wedding that you want, the wedding that you love? Stop thinking about, oh, I want the best wedding, I want the wedding that's like this and like that and like that. You will not have the best wedding, and you will not die. You will still live. You will still be in the marriage. So I beg, leave us to rest. The third thing that you should know is that things cannot and will never go exactly as you planned. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter how you do it, but just know this, put it in mind, things cannot, will not, shall not, cannot not go the way you want, no matter how much energy and everything. Like, oh, you pay the most expensive, how they call this person, the most expensive planner that knows how to put things exactly. Things will not go as you planned. God is the one that is going to decide how things will go. So at the end of the day, you just have to do your good planning and pray and be like, okay, please, so even if things are not going as I planned, it should not go, like, it should not be something negative or bad. Things cannot go exactly. Don't, like, you can't kill yourself because things will obviously not go as you plan. Next thing you should know is you and your husband are a team. You are not fighting against each other. I'm telling you guys, planning for a wedding is tedious, it is exhausting. Sometimes you will fight with your partner and you are feeling like, what is going on? Is this her? You will quarrel and quarrel and quarrel. So you just have to always put it in mind, like, we are a team. We are not fighting against each other. It's not about his family versus my family versus his family, his people versus my people. No, you people are in love. You are one. You are a team. Because sometimes it gets to feel like, oh no, he doesn't want this thing because it's my auntie that did it, or because it's my this person. Like, no, it is not. Put it in mind, you are a team. It is your wedding. It is for both of you. It's not because of one person, or it's not one person's wedding or the other person. It's for both of you. You are a team. The next thing I'm going to tell you to do is make a to-do list. Okay, the to-do list, after you have come up with like bridesmaids, everything, you write a to-do list of, okay, hall, church, outfits. Write everything that you're supposed to do that mostly involves money. You do the to-do list and you decide, okay, if it's like in January and your wedding is in December, you decide, okay, January I'm going to pay for hall, February I'm going to pay for this. Like, as time is going, you're paying for the things, especially if you do not have a lot of money. This is very important. If you do not have a lot of money, for people who have lots of money, they could stand in January when their wedding is in December, they pay for everything and they're waiting for the day to come. But if you know that you do not have the money to do it, you want to do a to-do list and ensure that you tick off everything one by one every month. It is going to be of so much help. It's going to help you. I did that for my wedding and it worked perfectly. Guys, please, if you're hearing noise, my kids were not there. They just came back, so they're making a lot of noise. Understand me, this is so annoying. This is so annoying when you started the video and then in the middle you start getting noise like that. I'm really just trying to keep my... Next thing I'll tell you to do is, please, no matter what happens, no matter who tells you what, do not dress in your house. Do not dress in your house because it's a wedding. People are coming left, right, the house is full. It's going to be so chaotic. If you do not have money to pay for a hotel, choose one of your auntie's house that you know that maybe there will not be too many people there, and you go and dress there. Because if you decide to dress in your house, it is going to be totally and completely chaotic. So you do not want to dress in your house. You don't even want to make a lot of people to know where you're dressed, because there are some people, there are those annoying people who will come to be like, oh, I want to snap with the bride, they're doing your makeup. I'm doing like, we don't want them. A lot of people did not know where I was dressing. A lot of people did not know. They were busy looking for where I was dressing. Nobody knew. Only the people that needed to be there knew where I was dressing. You get? So you don't want to make people to know, oh, this is where the bride is dressing, because they will just be disturbing you. They'll be coming to take pictures that are not necessary. So that is another thing that you want to take that is really important, is eat before you go to church. A lot of people start feeling, oh my god, I'm so excited, my stomach is empty, I'm not feeling anything, I'm just full. The excitement, everybody is here for me, I'm not going to eat. Please shut up. Eat before you go to church. See guys, if you do not eat before you go to church, you're going to collapse. You're going to collapse. You want to eat. On my wedding day, guys, I got up, I had a good breakfast. After breakfast, my wedding was at 1, so by 11 I had a good brunch. I ate well, filled my stomach well. I was not playing for before for back. I ate very well because I knew that things could just go and then I'll not eat. I forgot to tell my husband to eat, guys. I forgot to tell my husband to eat, and he was so grumpy. He was hungry. Oh, I'm hungry, I don't want to take pictures. He was so grumpy. So you want to ensure that you eat before you go to church. The second to the last one that I'm going to tell you to do is pray without ceasing. When it comes to weddings, it is such a trying time. There are so many things that will be happening, so many unexplainable things are going to be happening. So you want to commit your wedding in prayer. You want to pray without ceasing, because the number of temptations that you'll be facing during your wedding, before your wedding, attacks and all that, if you're a spiritual person, you're going to understand what I'm saying. You want to pray, because it's not easy. And last but not least that I'm going to tell you to do is, can you guess? enjoy your wedding. It is only that day. It is only for those couple of days. Enjoy your wedding. There is no need for you to sit and be calculating. The association of great grandmothers have not eaten. The association of all best friends have not eaten. These people that came from Tico have not eaten. My dear person, enjoy your wedding. Okay, it does not matter at the end of the day whether they eat or they don't eat. Don't be stressing yourself. Just enjoy your wedding. When it's time to dance and you like dancing, my brother, my sister, dance. When it's time to eat, my brother, my sister, you paid for the food, eat. It is your money. Enjoy your day. Don't let other people who to come and enjoy their more than you see, dance, eat, enjoy, have fun with all those people who have come there to celebrate you. Don't sit and be stressing yourself. Oh, this has not happened, this will not happen. Like, just go with the flow, because guys, those days come and they pass like pop 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 pop. Before I noticed, my day was over and I was like, oh my god, I spent a whole 1 year planning for this day and it just came like that. I did not enjoy my day as much as I had to. So if I see any bride, I always tell them, my dear sister, enjoy your day. Though when that day has come, you stop worrying about anything. Like, anything that wants to happen should happen. Just enjoy your day, especially when you know that you have put things in the hands of people you trust. Let go. Let them stress for you. You have been stressing for the whole time when you were planning. Let them stress for you. Sit down and enjoy your day, and you thank me later. Anyway guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys very, very much for watching today's video, and I am going to see you on my next one. Love you. Bye.